And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Houston Astros.
Maya, come here for a second. This one, something right here. This hold on. Hold on. This where you play a franchise. See, it's give you a scouting report on everybody. That shit cold. Yeah, that's my team. This is the team we're playing. The scouting report. Let's go there and do the pitches. If they're hot or not. That shit cold. Did they do this right here? This cold. You can pick your storyline. You do the league moves. It's cold. It's kind of cold. It's kind of cold. They do the farm system. That's me. That one look just like me. That shit crazy. That's crazy. I love getting them. It's almost like the computer be helping me, like you know who I am. No, I'm serious because it makes that face to me just like. You see a food game.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit.
J.J. Weatherholt.
And we're underway in this interleague matchup.
First pitch, 7-11.
He's quickly adjusted to major league pitching, and it looks like he's only going to get better. There's a reason he's rated so high as a prospect, and so far, he looks like he could be the real deal.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Man at second.
Oh my God.
Ball right field. This
fire.
could go the distance. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boom. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct pass to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Blaze Jordan next up for the Cardinals. Not close with that one. Ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one ripped left field, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. In there safely. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Brian Torres.
Number 39.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Torres matched a homer in his last game. Two outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This to third. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Definitely a costly throwing error right there, and because it ended up...
Hayden Wisniewski taking over on the mound.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Ripped on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But we go to the bottom of the first. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Matthew Liberatore. Leading off, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Pena with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Curveball drops in for a strike. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a ball. That's
Alvarez down. With another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boogs. Pitchers are looking around like, can someone unplug this guy?
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and now one away. Up the middle, Pena. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. To the right side, Altuve. To Pena at second for one. What a double play that was. Inning. Back here in Houston, bottom of the second. So the St. Louis Cardinals have had an outstanding start to the season. Just a few weeks into the year, and Singy, it's been just about as good as they could have hoped.
Yeah, they were definitely in the conversation as a team that had some of the pieces to make some noise. Things have really clicked for them so far, and they've been playing at the top of their game. What I want to see now is how they maintain it. Every team.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And wow, that one is way out of here.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. He's like BP all over again.
Throws to second. And he'll reach second with one away.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Yainer Diaz in the box now. Takes
Outside
strike
ball.
one. Curve in the dirt. Kicks away. The throw to third. He's in there. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Next offering is foul back. And they'll do it again. Stays alive. 2-2 down. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
Ball.
2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2.
No, that's out.
Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. So they get 2 runs on 2. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Now a relay to second.
Hey!
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
First pitch swinging. And it
That's
goes
foul.
just foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground out to short. Throws to first in time. 2 gone.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
39.
On the ground to first, and it stays fair. Jordan blazing around third. He will score, and they lead by 4. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Herrera in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Out towards right center field. Smith should have this one. And that is that. Cards on the board with this double. It's now. Welcome back. And Singy, it's been more of a grind out there compared to his last outing.
Indeed, Boog, and he's definitely not as dominant, but there's a lot of game left.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Swings over the top of that one. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Alvarez takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Alvarez with some impressive production lately.
That's a ball.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
On the ground to short, win. Tosses to first, and they get out 2 bases. New inning getting started, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. And that's a base hit coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And that ball is gone.
2nd home
run. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had.
Now up for St. Louis, Blaze Jordan. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho settles underneath it, and there's one down. Outside, ball 1. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. On the strike, the pitch. Out to short, Pena. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Ramon Urias. That one fouled off. Urias goes 5 feet 9 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
And on base every time. Good speed. Comfortable lead, but they could always use another.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run is in. The relay throw. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. We're midway. Back here in Houston, well, Singy, he came in fresh off an outstanding outing, but today hasn't been easy.
Ball.
Yeah, he's been grinding it out so far, Boog, but still a ways to go in this one.
And he'll challenge that called strike. good eye at the plate, they'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Jordan settles underneath it and makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. And next is the designated hitter, Jake Myers.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Houston, they put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Altuve slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Pitching for the Astros, number 65, Angel de los Santos.
This one in the air. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To Weatherholt. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
DeZenzo now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for Houston. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So up next, Alec Burleson.
First baseman, Alec Burleson.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And a good start to the inning. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Burleson around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. So man aboard. Mason Wynn will hit next. Softly hit to third. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out. 1 for 3. Little dribbler up along third. Zips it across. And they get the out.
Now batting, center fielder, number 39.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Ball.
Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it. And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. Sliced hard but foul. That one misses. 3-2 down. That one is absolutely belted. Gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one in the air center field. Torres takes it in for the out. 1 away. Here's Dalton Varsho now. His dad Gary, a former big leaguer. Dalton named after Gary's former teammate Darren Dalton, the great Phillies catcher. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Throws to first. Got the out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
That one missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because
into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it, maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho on the move, takes it in for the out. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one popped up. And that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, Jake Myers.
Fastball for a strike. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Ripped to right. Can't get there, too slow to get after it. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Astros.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. Ryan Stanek gets the ball now.
55.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Foul ball. Myers gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. One out man at first. And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Stanek, the tall righty, 225 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2013. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. In the air, right field. And there are 2 down. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Up the middle. Win. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. We go to the 8th. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the
And
Cardinals.
here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Japania second for one, and it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty.
So a lefty out of the pen, Steven
Number
Oker.
48, Steven Oker.
That one drilled left field, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Foul ball there. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One up, one down.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder.
And that
Yordan
misses.
Alvarez.
And that's ball one. The Redbirds up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Payoff pitch. Up and in, ball four.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Altuve wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still two challenges left for them.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Ball.
Next offering upstairs. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. And ball four to a board.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Up next for the Astros.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Couple of strikeouts.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Ramon Urias.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 13-4.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
So digging in, Brian Torres. Swing and a miss. 0-1. To the right side. Altuve handles it. Gets it to first. Now 2 away. This to third. Sends it across to first, and that's the inning. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. Back here in Houston, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Riley O'Brien.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
2-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 2-2. That's ripped. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The Cardinals up big in this one. They're in the last half of inning number 9. Weather hole under it. And there's one down. At the plate, Cam Smith.
Astros, right fielder.
And first offering is fouled off.
Smith.
Fly ball down the line. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Zach DeCenzo.
Nope, ball.
They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. Mason Wynn digs in now.
Number 0, Mason Wynn.
That's ripped into the outfield. Varsho tracks it down for the out. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, first baseman, Alex Burleson.
Lined into right. That's out number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. On the ground to the left. Pena. On to first. And the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Andre Palante. What's the scouting report on him? Stepping in, Isaac Paredes. Paredes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. This one in the air, center field. Torres moving under it. And there's one away. Pena with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Right side. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. Ball 1.
Not easy for a player to block out the noise that comes with being a popular trade target. That said, he's raising his level of play lately. Doesn't seem like it's affected him that much.
In the air, right field. Brings it in, and that's the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Jay Howard. Swing and a ball popped up. Javier. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Gets him to chase after that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Here's Nolan Gorman, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Now he breaks his bat, and that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
Right through there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Burleson steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there are 2 outs. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jake Myers. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. We'll move to the new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ramon Urias. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He wastes no time on this one. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Here's Baez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And there's one down. On a line. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 2 away now.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Burleson headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Number 12.
This one smoked on its way out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And the batter now, Nolan Gorman. He's 0 for 1. And it's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Manager out of the Bennett Sousa into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Makes the grab And that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-2. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Ball 1.
That catches the corner.
They're having a tough time gauging the break on those pitches. They're dropping in for strikes, but they aren't swinging at them for some reason.
Takes it in for the out. 2 down. Bryce Matthews up next for the Astros. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. To the right side, Gorman. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 9. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian Torres. Ground ball right side. Foul. And that's just foul. Torres turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. The 0-1.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho gets under it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, number 22.
First offering way inside, almost got him. High fly ball out to center field. Varsho settles underneath it, and there are 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag. Bottom 4. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Isaac Paredes.
Well, these Astros, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Pena measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Torres under it. And there's 2 away. And now it's Christian Walker. Walker with some impressive production lately. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Brian King. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. In the air, right field. Smith has a beat on it, and there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 12.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now it's Ivan Herrera. 1 for 2. Swing at a high fly ball. Hit in the air. Left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Round second, digging for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Wow. Back here in Houston, on fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this. Well, these Astros, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more. But this might end up being one of those games to forget.
Outside.
On the ground, right side. Gorman throws on to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Aye.
The Astros yet to pick up a hit here.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So up next,
Leading
Nolan
off for St.
Gorman.
Louis, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Foul.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, that aggressiveness has been all about attacking the first pitch they see. 7 hits on the first pitch alone, and clearly, they've done a great job turning those hits into runs on the board.
Here's the 0-2. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Ramon Urias.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
Now here is Brian Torres to the right side. Walker takes it to the bag, 2 away. There comes the skipper. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Angel De Los Santos. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. St. Louis tacks on 1 with a homer. It's now back here in Houston. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And wow, that one is way out of here. Third home run of the season. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And he drops it down the third baseline. Scoops it up barehanded. Got him. Nice play.
Smooth play on the bare hand there at third. That was nice.
Paredes in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. 2 down. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, win. Play made, that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
It's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Varsho under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Designated hitter, number 12.
And up next for St. Louis, Jay Howard. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As a run scores on the play.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Out to short, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today. But
For the Astros.
now on the bump, Ryan Abreu.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Urias stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they do strike for a big inning as 4. Back here in Houston, Dominic coming in, and everything has been working out there again. I mean, look at the stats, Singy.
Yeah, good call featuring him to start the broadcast, Boog. He's made us look pretty smart today, and that's not always easy.
In the air, right field. One up, one down. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit softly on the ground to third. Bare hand grab. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play.
Sweet play there. Not sure he needed the barehanded, but third baseman loved making that. Play.
Manager out of the new arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Caleb Ferguson. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Just missed.
That's Bolter.
Ferguson, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Slice to right, and that's down. A base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Astros.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
He's safe. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a bouncer. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here in Houston, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action.
Here's the left fielder, Joshua Baez. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air to left center. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
To third. Paredes fires over to first. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson will hit next. Tapped softly on the ground. 3rd out. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, do you have a single pitcher all time that you wish you could get an at-bat against in the history of the game? Someone pitching now or someone that pitched before you played in the majors?
Wow. You know, I would say, you know, it would be interesting what it would feel like to step in there against Bob Gibson because of how intimidating he was, and just...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner at third, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Matthews in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's now 11-3.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that will fall. And that keeps the inning alive.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate, and
that's the third out. Back now, and on the mound to close. Josh Hader.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
0-1. And it's fouled away. This one high in the air to left center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. This one in the air center field. And there's two away.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman Nolan Gorman.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho under this one. And that is that. Bottom 9.
Now pitching for St.
So the
Louis,
closer summoned from the bullpen,
61,
Riley O'Brien.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Walker started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Hey! Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 2-0. Hey! And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone
Up
here.
next for the Astros, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Hit in the air, center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden,
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
so much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way. Ready to go. J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And that one's off the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall. But
laser to the gap should score the run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Wait, under this one. And there's one down. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
Alec Burleson.
That smash towards center. Matthews on his way over, brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting fifth, catcher, Pedro Pajes.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Cards on the board with this double. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. This is Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the first. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Jay Howard. What's the word on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second,
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Jose Altuve. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Bounce to the right side. Weatherholt tosses to first, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Blaze Jordan now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Foul ball. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. And up next for St. Louis, Nathan Church. Hit on the ground to the right side. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
That is fifth catcher, Giannis.
Swing and a bouncer. Urias to Weatherholt. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jose Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Nope.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Church settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. We played. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Jose Fermin.
Ripped on a line to center. 1 away. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Nolan Gorman. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that one ripped to left. That's a hit. Alvarez whips it in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Jordan Walker.
Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Runner around third, and they lead by 2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
In the dirt. On a line out towards center. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing, and he popped it up. Pena. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Lamont Wade Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Grounds 1 to short. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
This one in the air, center field. Church under it. And that is that. Nothing doing there for Houston. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Inside, almost got him.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Altuve in position. 1 down. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Matthews coming on. 2 down. So up next, Nathan Church. Grounded out his first time up. Hard liner. And that gets down into the gap. So he gets on base and keeps it going. In the air, center field. Matthews under it. And that is that. Back here in Houston, so far he's picking up right where he left off coming into this one, Siggy. Whatever he's eating lately, don't change a thing.
Well, a really impressive outing so far, and he told us pregame about the importance of getting off to a good start against this lineup. Doing it again today.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some.
This ball well hit, left center field, and that splits the gap. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Urias. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Man at second. There's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. That one found hard the other way. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
That one lifted to left. Jordan has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Out towards right center field, Matthews gets under it, and there's one down. Foul ball. That one hammered center field, carrying well. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow, what a play.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Walker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground. What a stop to first. No play. That's an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Out number 3. Bottom of the inning, Jose Altuve up to hit here. Top 5 at batting average. It has been a nightmare for pitchers this season, Singy.
Yeah, the swing is simple, Boog. Repeatable and deadly. Remarkable consistency.
And the tying run is on base. Yeah, Singy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! Altuve runs. The count 2-1. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That one hit the knees for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul off the plate, they'll do it again. Another 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. 1 away. That's a strike at the top edge of the zone. It's 0-1. Matthews wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 on, 1 out. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Liner snagged it first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So the Astros lead one. They're down 2. Back here in Houston. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Well, one-run game. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Foul ball there.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. One up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo. And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Up the middle, Pena. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt, but kept close. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. To the right side, Weatherholt. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away.
Can't blame him for putting him on right there. His bat is red hot right now, but his speed isn't exactly blazing. Kind of a base clogger, so I think it's a pretty good move.
Paredes stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in the
Weatherholt. There's one, double play. They can't seem to break through. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jose Fermin.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Smoked into left, base hit. And now the DH, Nolan Gorman. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him. First base.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher if you're the runner at third. think about scoring.
Ball.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third, and they take a 3-run lead. And in its second with an RBI double.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3.
For the Astros, number 62, S.V.G.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
First baseman, Christian Walker.
Out to center. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Ball.
In the dirt. And the 1-0. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Ball. That's down. That's ball 2.
Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one
Ball
close, ruled a ball. And now 3-1. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hayden Wesneski.
He's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. 1 for 3. Now a fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Ball.
The 1-2. Back foot slider struck him out. Manager out of the dugout. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Abreu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Back to the top of the order, J.J. Weatherholt. Next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. That's got a chance. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. The relay in there. He scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jake Mott. Quinn Matthews taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And he beats it. He's safe.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
You'll one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Makes the grab.
Up next for the Astros.
Back to the top of the order now. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
Ball 2.
Myers leads off first with 1 away. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. First and second, 2 outs. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Now a rip into left center. And this one looks like trouble. 1 run across. Coming around third is Alvarez. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's a 3-run game. 6-3.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats, try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That's the ball.
Just misses. Ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. Urias settles under it. That is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Gets him to chase after that one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the
Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. That one fouled off. Man at second. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Carrying well, and it's off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 0-2. Hot shot to third. Paredes fires over to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman Ramon Urias.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Pajes around third. He'll score, and it's 8-3. So man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Church. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Riley O'Brien.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gets him to chase after that one. And it is 2-1. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should score the run. Runner scores from second as they get one back. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. That one ripped, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Nope, that's the ball.
Oh, great stop. There's one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
That was a much-needed double play right there. Gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. They're down to their final strike. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. It's 8-5. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.